Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from gorgeous San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are ready for a fantastic Thursday. Your weakest action trumps your strongest intention in every area of your life. Your weakest action trumps your strongest intention in every area of your life. You know, in studying and teaching in coaching, we discovered that there are 4 basic personality profiles and different ways that people learn and different ways that people show up and different strengths that they may have. And there's typically 4 categories known as the DISC, D-I-S-C, and there's distinguishing characteristics for each of those categories. And one of the challenges that I face on a daily basis as a coach is not helping people know what to do. We are very clear on knowing what to do. The challenge for most people is why they're not doing what they know to do. So the issue for most people in every area of your life, let me give you examples: your spiritual life, your financial life, your romantic or married life, your parenting life, your physical health life. Each of these areas of your life has a certain level that you have the ability to show up in. So if I was to say, for instance, in your physical life on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're in an ambulance being taken to the hospital dying, and 10 being you're at the pinnacle of optimum health. Where are you on the scale of 1 to 10? Well, you would have an answer for me. Then I might ask you, what would it take to get from that number to a 10? And I guarantee you 5 minutes of a Google search and a couple conversations with people that you know on Facebook who post at the gym would give you the answers that you need to know what it is that you need to do in order to get there. So when someone says their health is important to them, but they're letting their body fall apart, see, this is where we call people out, saying that your audio is not matching your video. What you say is important is not actually showing up in your life. It's not on your schedule. It doesn't exist. Where in your schedule is there a dedicated time block to the activities required on a small daily basis for you to achieve that big goal? Where is it? It's not there. Well, guess what? It's just a wish. It's just an intention. And your smallest and weakest action will always trump your biggest and strongest intention. So how then, Brother Collins, do I move from intention to action? Well, I'm glad you asked. One word, my friends: accountability. Accountability is a key word. Most people have no issue letting themselves down. Many people have a problem letting others down. Get accountability into your life. You see, clarity is not much of an issue these days because we are bathed in an information-rich society with access to the mysteries of the universe at our fingertips on a daily basis simply through Google. So the issue is never in this day and age, well, I don't know what to do. If you don't know what to do, it's because you're lazy and you haven't taken the time to take a few minutes to discover it. The issue is, why are you stuck in a behavior that doesn't align with what you say is important to you? Your weakest action will always trump your strongest intention. Your intention means well, I meant to tell my wife that I loved her before she left today, but she knows. I told her 30 years ago when we got married. She should know that. Well, it's my intention. You know, I know date night is important, you know, and I really intend on doing it. You've been saying for the last 3 years, Miss Busybody. I get you. I understand that. Well, you know, I will join the gym. You know, I intend to. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this year. As you eating your Krispy Kreme donut, drinking your hot chocolate and your mocha latte, eating your tacos with your flour tortillas if you're in San Antonio, Texas. You know what I mean? Is your audio matching your video? Your smallest action trumps your greatest intention. I'll end on two simple stories. Story number one, a story that my favorite person of all time told years ago when he was talking to some weirdos, and he said this to them. He said, hey, you weirdos, there was a guy who had a farm. He was a farmer. He had two sons. He needed help in the field. He went to the first son and said, hey, can you help me in the field this afternoon? And he said, no way, I can't do it. I'm too busy. He said, all right. He went to the other son. He said, hey, I need help in the field today. Will you help me? The second son said, absolutely, I'll help you, Pop. Well, come the afternoon, guess what? The kid that said, I ain't going to do it, actually felt bad about it and showed up, helped his pops. The kid that said, I got your back, I'll do there, with the intention, never showed up. So my man asked the crowd, which one of these dudes did the right thing? And they said, well, obviously the guy that showed up and did it. Absolutely. You see, your weakest action will always trump your strongest intention. Number two, many of you know my precious wife Angela last year won first place in a fitness competition for 40-year-old plus after having 6 of our 7 babies out of her own body. I was there to witness it firsthand. Let me tell you, it was gruesome and beautiful at the same time. This was a big feat for anybody, especially a woman who's had 6 little children come out of her body. And after one of the pregnancies, she was very down. She went through a postpartum depression. She doesn't mind if I share it because she shares the story with folks. And I thought maybe getting active will help her. So I got her a gym membership. And I remember the story like it was yesterday. I remember being at work one day and she said, hey, I went to the gym today. I said, you did? That's phenomenal. What did you do? And she said, I drove through the parking lot. The weakest action. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get stabbed. I have a great marriage, but she is a fiery Latina, which means I'm always 3 fights away from being stabbed in the chest. And I'm not going to go there. Day number 2, I went to the gym again. I said, you did? What did you do? And she said, I walked up to the window and looked inside. Her weakest action trumped her greatest intention. The third day, hey, do you know they have a place that you can get food and shakes in there? I said, yes, I do. She goes, I went to the gym today and I got a shake. I said, what did you do then? She goes, I got back in my car and went home. I said, amazing. The next day, hey, did you know that they can watch kids for 2 hours? I said, I absolutely did. Did you take the kids there? Nope. I said, fantastic. The next day she said, Steve, you're not going to believe it. I was at the gym for 2 hours today. I said, what did you do, sweetheart? She said, I took an hour-long hot shower, shaved my legs, did my hair, and enjoyed me time. And I said, that's beautiful. You see, the weakest action trumps the strongest intention. What do you say is important to you that's not really showing up in your life? You know, they say the path to hell is paved with good intentions. What do you intend to tell somebody today? What do you intend to share with someone today? What is something you've been feeling that you haven't taken action on? Where is an area that you have sensed your need to forgive somebody that you've been holding on to? Where is an area of improvement that you need to move forward in, that you continue to talk about and yak about but not take action on? Friend, your weakest action trumps your strongest intention. My encouragement to you today as your Facebook free coach is take the freaking action today. Have a great day, guys.